So after age 3, children retain their eligibility for services only if they have a diagnosed developmental disability that constitutes a substantial disability. So let's talk about what that means. So developmental disability under California law, and it's different for federal law, and that's a whole other conversation, but in California, it means a disability that originates before an individual turns 18, continues or can be expected to be continue indefinitely, and constitutes a substantial disability. The qualifying conditions include intellectual disability, cerebral palsy, epilepsy, autism, and what we call the 5th category, which is disabling conditions that are closely related to intellectual disability or require similar treatment for individuals with intellectual disability, but are not solely physical in nature. So what is substantial disability? So when they say it has to constitute a substantial disability, that means significant functional limitations in 3 or more of these areas that you see below on an age-appropriate basis. So you got self-care, receptive and expressive language, learning, mobility, self-direction, capacity for independent living, and economic self-sufficiency. But of course, for a 3 or 4 or 5-year-old, they're not going to be looking at capacity for independent living or economic self-sufficiency. So these elements are going to be based on an age-appropriate basis relative to a typically developing child at that age.